Real Housewives of Orange County Season 19 Episode 18 Recap. Tamra exposes more secrets. Welcome to the Real Housewives of Orange County Season 19 Episode 18 Recap. It's part 1 of the reunion, and this one is going to be wild. Last time, Gina confronted Gretchen about liking transphobic and homophobic social media posts. Then, a source shared that Tamra has allegedly been leaking content about Season 19. Here's what happened in RHOC Season 19 Episode 18, Reunion, Part 1. What happened in Real Housewives of Orange County Season 19 Episode 18. Katie reflected on her early exit, but she was iced out by her RHOC co-stars. Meanwhile, Emily discussed her son Luke's diagnosis. And while Tamra and Gretchen tried to work out their issues, Shannon infuriated Tamra. Shannon and Tamra clashed from the jump. Katie was on the reunion couch after missing the second half of the season. As for her reunion intentions, I just feel like I need to make up for some lost time, say some things that didn't get said, Katie explained. While Tamra was discussing her goal of not becoming reactive, host Andy Cohen brought up her behavior this season. I did think that somehow you were going to have a different approach to conflict this season, Andy said. You didn't think I was calmer this season than any other? Tamra asked. Alas, he did not. Cue the montage of Tamra screaming during Season 19. Then Shannon chimed in. It's just so hard, and it's probably inappropriate for me to say, but I didn't get the grace that you're asking everyone for. She added, I was going through the hardest time in my life. The ladies continued to squabble until Shannon fired off a zinger. Your Tamra grudge, Shannon stated. Even Andy chuckled at Tamra's new nickname. Then Andy addressed Alexis Bellino's claim on a podcast that Shannon was trying to ice Tamra out to get Tamra off the show. Of course, Tamra commented, 100%. And Shannon gave an argument that had a ring of truth. I don't even plan what I'm wearing before I film, she said. I don't try and ice anyone out. To trust Tamra? Or not to trust Tamra? A fan asked Heather about how she could be friends with Tamra if she didn't fully trust her. As you may recall, at Heather's sleepover, both Emily and Heather picked Tamra as the person they trusted the least. Heather said, We've been friends a very long time, adding that Tamra's inconsistencies and the unpredictable nature of you sometimes made her untrustworthy. And when Andy asked Tamra about exposing people's secrets to hurt them, Shannon jumped in. Like my dad? Shannon asked. Tamra responded that Shannon was filmed discussing alcoholism in her family during Season 15. Cue the flashback. Shannon did mention it, but having to tell her father that his past was going to be discussed on RHOC was horrible for Shannon. In the end, Tamra did apologize to Shannon. Meanwhile, Tamra added that her plan is to stay calm, apologize and take accountability, and try to move forward. Best of luck, girl. Katie accuses Emily of setting her up. Katie claimed that Jen told her that Shannon spoke to production, claiming to feel unsafe around Katie and asking that Gretchen take her orange. However, Alex told Andy over his earpiece that this incident never happened. Not a great look for Katie. When the topic of Katie filming Shannon came up, Katie denied playing the recording for Alexis. However, according to Andy, Alexis went on social media and she said she did hear the recording. However, Tamra had a question for Shannon. Haven't you filmed people without their knowledge? She asked. We're just going to drop it because you're going to hurt somebody, Shannon replied. Hurt someone here? Andy asked. No. Vicky Gunvalson, Tamra replied. You know what? Vicky is going to be very upset, but when I was staying there was a huge argument with her husband, and I wanted to make sure everything was okay, Shannon explained. And once I did, I deleted it. Meanwhile, Katie claimed that she was set up by Emily during the lie detector test. I'm sitting here telling you I had no way to set you up, and if I did set you up, first of all, they would have filmed it if I set her up, Emily said. In addition, Gina was thrilled to address media personality Kiki Monique's claims that Katie allegedly insinuated that Gina was racist. After watching the show, Gina felt that her comment triggered a trauma in Katie. Gina apologized if that was the case. It just seemed inappropriate to say at the time, Katie explained. Finally, Andy asked Katie, is there a place to move forward with some of the people in this group? Katie replied, I hope so. I wouldn't get my hopes up, Katie. It was pretty frigid in that room. Emily reveals her son's diagnosis on Real Housewives of Orange County. Emily shared some news about her son's complicated diagnosis. All of a sudden, my child has completely changed, she explained. He just regressed. He started talking like a baby, acting out. Emily received DMs from moms asking if she had checked into pediatric autoimmune neuropsychiatric disorders associated with streptococcal infections, PANDAS. Luke had a severe strep throat in January. According to the National Institute of Mental Health, in this disorder, the bacteria stay in the body, infecting the brain and causing brain swelling. And there's higher risk with kids that are on the spectrum, Emily said. So he's going to have laser treatment on his brain to reduce the swelling in his brain. He has to go 5 days in a row for 3 hours. She added, I would have never known to have my child tested for PANDAS if it wasn't for these moms that watched and reached out to me and told me. And Tamra had a visit from her estranged daughter, Sydney Barney. She came to the house and she was going to lunch with Sophia Barney. We hugged, Tamra said. We talked about life for about 30 minutes. And then she was like, Mom, can I hug you goodbye? Gretchen joined the ladies. And Tamra told her, hitting the reunion stage, I can't let you go. First time in 12 years. Gretchen and Tamra go head to head. What does Gretchen do for work? She is an influencer, and her fiancé, Slade Smiley, is a consultant and sits on the Liberace Foundation board. Interesting. You know what Gretchen found interesting? Tamra decided to bring Joe de la Rosa, Slade's ex-fiancé, to cast events. But, I guess I don't expect anything less, Gretchen added. No, I'm not here to serve you, Tamra fired back. Then Heather mentioned how the RHOC cast felt that Gretchen proposing to Slade wasn't authentic. I always thought it was because you wanted to get married like on TV and have Bravo pay for the wedding, Andy chimed in. However, Gretchen denied it. Next up was the rumor Gretchen revealed about Tamra's alleged affair. Andy said that the person, whose identity has not been revealed, vehemently denies the allegation. Meanwhile, Heather tried to explain that Gretchen mentioning the affair wasn't a pre-planned takedown. Bullsh***. Tamra exclaimed. When Shannon tried to interject, Tamra became spicy. Let me finish this, girl, Tamra told Shannon. Then Tamra alleged that Gretchen tried to mention this gossip in 2017 when she asked about Tamra's husband, Eddie Judge, being gay. Andy called out Tamra for her behavior on Real Housewives of Orange County. Finally, Andy called out Tamra for bringing up ancient stories, like accusing Shannon of filming Vicky. So, Tamra added how Shannon allegedly gossiped about the recording, thus proving Andy's point about how Tamra dwells in the past. Once again, we spiral back to 2009, when Tamra claimed that Gretchen's boyfriend called and demanded to talk to her. Plus, Tamra claimed that she, Vicky, and Gina Kia walked in and saw you sitting on Bleeped Out's lap, making out with him. Gretchen replied, Oh my God, you are such a *king liar. After an angry exchange, Tamra yelled, For so *king long you've been coming after me, as she pounded the couch. You've been going after my husband. You've been going after me. You've been going after my children. I don't talk about you. The Real Housewives of Orange County reunion continues on Thursdays at August 7th. See on Bravo. It streams on Hulu in the UK and Ireland. Tell us, what did you think of RHOC Season 19, Episode 18? Do you think that Tamra brings up skeletons from the past to hurt her CO stars?